this video I'm going to be diving into lighted knocks. So you'll have to excuse me, I've got a little bit of a head cold, so some congestion and words are hard normally, so they're a little extra hard now. Shot them before on my old Easton arrows, but I recently switched over to the Black Eagle Renegade arrows, and these are a much smaller diameter. I thought about switching different companies, but doing a bunch of research and asking around, and from what I know, my experience, I stuck with the Nocturnal knock. They're really consistent, last me a long time. I had to get the X knock to fit my Black Eagle Renegade arrows. Try to figure out the weight difference and if it's going to change the flight of my arrow at all, because I've already set my tape with the factory knock. We're going to jump right in and installing these things and shooting them a little bit and see if there's any difference in it. So let's see what we can find out. Alright, so we're going to put these things on the scale here and see if there's any difference in the weights. I'm already tared out and we're in grains. So this is the factory knock. 8.2 grains. Nocturnal, 23 grains. That's a significant difference. 23, try that again. 8.4. 23.2. Installing these is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, just pop out the old one. And then with the new one, it has a nice little click to it, so I do like that. But you know, it's in there pretty secure. We're all lined up. And let's see about total weight of the arrow. Alright, total weight of the arrow. This is the one with the factory knock on it. I shoot a 100 grain head, so this one's shooting about 427. Yeah, 427.4. So call it 427 really. And then with this one is the one with the lighted knock on it. About 442. So yeah, a little bit of a difference. So now we're going to see how they fly if I'm going to have to re-sight my bow in. Alright, so my setup is the Hoyt Defiant, about 28-inch draw length with about a 65-pound pull on it. And I'm shooting the Black Eagle Renegades. It's a 350 spine, 100 grain field tip on it. So I'm going to shoot the factory knock first, and I don't expect to see a big difference to the short yardage, 20 to 30, but once I get out to 40 and 50, I'm hoping there's not a significant difference. I will have to do a whole new tape for because I'm shooting a 1-pin sight. So we're going to dive in and see how it does. Alright, 20 yards. Alright, now the lighted knock at 20 yards. Definitely lower from here. Do another one just to compare. Factory knock, 20 yards. And the lighted knock, again, at 20 yards. And again, low. Alright, so as you can see, the two factory knocks and the two lighted knocks, so consistently low. And I could probably move my pin a hair to the left some, but yeah, looks like I'm going to have to do some resighting of some new tape here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back to 50 yards after shooting the 20 yards, but there was a bigger difference at 20 yards than I thought and hoped it would be. Let's see what 50 yards will do. This is the factory knock at 50 yards. And the light knock at 50 yards. If it dropped that far at 20, which is probably a couple inches, you can see what it'll do at 50 yards. How much it's going to drop. to them. A few rounds at 20 and a few rounds at 50. Got a new tape on the bow. Dropped, you know, several inches at 50 yards, which I shouldn't be surprised after it dropped a couple inches at 20 yards. So, and again, also shouldn't be surprised because we added about, what was it, 15 grains or so to the arrows. I'm gonna go ahead and resight my bow in with a new tape because I do want to shoot the lighted nocks. I just enjoy them, especially when me trying to do self filming and everything. It really helps me catch it on film and also to see where my shot placement is. So I think it's worth the time and effort for me to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna pack everything up. I'll come out here some other day and resight my bow in with a new tape and everything. That takes a little bit of time. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have tried any other lighted nocks, I know there's multiple companies out there. Let me know what you've tried and what you liked. Again, thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe. You can hit the subscribe button somewhere right in here. Check out our latest video right over in here. And then if you guys want to check out any of the Thwack apparel, got hats, t-shirts, all on the site. You can see that right here. So again, thanks guys, and we'll catch you guys next time.